YouTubers. Here it is, February 6th, 2022. New year, new video. Haven't had anything to do lately. I had another lawnmower, but that's just like watching paint dry. I actually had another plastic carburetor that I was able to actually clean, and it worked. So there's another lawnmower for this year to sell. So now I have 3 lawnmowers when the weather gets nice to sell that were free. That's pure profit for me. I like that. It's like 37 degrees out here. So I found this deal here, fan, whatever you want to call it, air moving device. Found this sitting in front of the dumpster. It's all melted now, but it had snow piled up to about here, so I had to wait for all the snow to melt, for all this thing to melt. And I'll take this and put it up on the bench, and we'll see if it works. And I'll get everything all set up and the bench cleared off, and we'll see if it works. Alright. So I'll make sure my batteries are still good. I haven't used this camera for about a month or so. I just noticed something that I'm going to have to show you. I was walking across the parking lot. I noticed this. There's a wheel missing here. Let me get this down here. And this just happened. Found this the other day. See, there's a wheel missing. Well, I was walking across the parking lot, and I picked up this shiny nut. And I'm thinking, oh, geez, I wonder what that came from. And I took it. I was going to put it in my pocket. I thought, oh, I will have nothing to use that with, and I threw it in the dumpster. That's the shiny little nut that I found in front of the dumpster where this was. I found it sitting on the cement when I was taking some stuff over to the dumpster, and so I threw it in the dumpster. Note to self, next time you find something shiny, put it in your pocket, keep it for a couple days. Oh, well. I can always make a little round wooden wheel if I have to. Find a nut over at over at Ace Hardware or something. So I put it up there, and I looked, I was like, there's that nut. That's where that nut went. So either this wheel's in the back of my truck, or it's sitting out in the driveway somewhere, and maybe I'll have to check the snow piles, make sure it hasn't been pushed up into a snow pile somewhere. Is this really dark? Let me turn this around the other side here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, we've got it plugged in. The light's on. Are you ready? Drum roll. Is it going to work? Oh, it's on high already. Oh, shit. Alright. Alright. Well, it's not working. We'll have to see if we got power. Alright, let me take this thing apart and we'll see what we have. Alright, we're back. I had to take that cover off the other side to get this deal off here. Alright, here we are here. I have a tester. Test for voltage. Just push this button down and it'll tell you whether you have voltage. So let's see. What's going on here? Just got a bad plug, maybe? Here, we'll see if we got voltage here. Push the button down. Wow, I don't have voltage. Well, that's weird. Okay, let me go see what's going on here. I don't have voltage for my plug. Okay. Something here is not working. I can shut this off. See if we have voltage. Maybe it's just unplugged a little bit. I bet you it's just unplugged a little bit. sure I got voltage there. I don't have voltage there. What the hell's going on here? I wonder if I think this thing is working. All right, let me go. Let me go try out my deal somewhere else to see if it's gonna beep. Oh. All right, this thing died before, so I'm not sure what all I had there. Trying to figure out why I wasn't getting power. So now we're getting power to here, but it's not coming on. So before I forget, like the spark plug, I will unplug the power before I stick my fingers in here. Got a looks like a three-way switch. So let's dig it apart and see what we can come up with here. Could be the motor is bad. Could be the switch is bad too. I'm not sure. Can you see that? Yeah. So this three-way switch. Let's see if we can get that loose. Let me grab a pliers quick. And we'll pull this out of here. Take the nut off. Yeah, to get this off, I had to take the safety cover off the other side of the fan, and there's some nuts back on the back side here I had to take off to get this thing out of here. So. Yeah, just had a bad connection, that's why I didn't have any power. Alright, well that looks like fun. A mess of spaghetti here. There's that's a capacitor. You know, this almost looks like a fan switch that you would have for a ceiling fan. So I wonder if I have. Looks like you can push the tabs in here. I wonder if it's the same numbers. Now it's got a 2, 1, 2, 3, and an L. Yeah, it's the same thing. Well, I'm wondering if I couldn't just put a fan switch in here. Well, I should be able to take one of these out and jam it into the L, and it should work. So let me go find a paper clip, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. We're going to zoom in a little more so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, I got getting a paper clip, and you can jam it in one of these spots. There's an L here, you can see that. There's an L, a 1, an L, a 1, a 2, and a 3. So we're going to take the 3 out. And you have to stick the paper clip up next to this, push the tab down to get this out, and then we're going to take and we're going to push that into the L and see if that will work. Alright, so keep fingers crossed. We won't go too far, let it spin up too fast. Let's back up, back up, back up. Okay, let's see if the fan moves. The fan does not move. Well, let's see if the fan's getting power. That should be this here. Yeah, it's getting power. Unless I'm getting it from something. No, I'm getting the power there. So that must mean the motor must be bad then. Shut this thing off. Yeah, motor must be bad. I hot wired it. It's not working for some reason. I guess I could. Well, this is a capacitor. I don't think the capacitor's bad. I don't think the capacitor's bad. It's a pretty big motor. Let's give it a spin. Let's give it a spin. See, maybe we can get past the capacitor. I'm not going to put my fingers in there quite yet. Let's see. Let's try it the other way. I'm not sure which way this thing spins. Spin it the other way. See if it'll start. Nope. Alright. Well, I'll put those two together. And let me clip this mess apart here and see if we can't hotwire this thing somehow. Clip this thing apart and see if I can't hotwire this somehow and run it directly into the fan. We'll see if the fan, more than likely the motor's probably toast on it. In that case, I'll take the motor off and throw it in my scrap pile and take the rest of this and throw it in the dumpster. So let's see if I can't get it to roll here. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, we're back. I hooked the... I cut the capacitor out of there and I wired it together. So the wires are together there. And so let me give this thing a spin and see if we can't get it to work. We'll bypass the capacitor because the capacitor could be bad too. Look at that. Doesn't sound very good, does it? It was the capacitor. Okay, let me just put that wire back in the switch again, and we'll put the switch. I unplugged it. Unplugged it. Let's put the switch back together, and I'll put that pin back in there. Well, it doesn't sound too good. A little play. There's a little play in it. Let's take this one back out of here and put it back in the where it belongs. All right. All right. Let's make sure that one's in there. Push this one back where it was. Alright. Put this thing all back together again. Put the switch back in here. Come on, baby. Where you at there? There we go. Put that on it. Yeah, this thing could have a bad motor, but it was that capacitor. That was one of the problems. Capacitor does help it start up, but once it gets going, the capacitor shouldn't have anything to do with it. But in this case, it might. I don't know. All right. Let's see. We'll put that on. Put it on high. And I'll give it a spin. See if I had that on the right speed. Here we go, plugging it in. Should take a while for it to wind up. It's kind of noisy, isn't it? Let's try a lower speed. Well, that's faster. Yeah, must have this thing backwards then. Well, there's high. Yeah, got bad bearing in it. Well, it's got a bad bearing in it. Guy's probably just using it to use it. But you can bypass this. It wouldn't start. You'd have to having to put a stick in there and give it a good spin before you started it up every time, which you could do. You know, you don't have to have. It's nice to have the start capacitor. It helps start moving this big fan around. Yeah, I did unplug it. Okay. So that's it. Well, that wasn't a lot, but it's worth the try. So now I can scrap this out, and I'll save the motor and throw it in my bin and take the rest of it up to the dumpster and throw it away. Maybe I'll find the wheel. I'll have to let you know if I find the wheel yet. I won't conclude this until I find the wheel. So, well, I'll be going up there, and I'll let you know if I find the wheel, and then I'll finish this. So, I have to go up there anyhow. All right, see you in a bit. Bye. Alrighty, we're back, and there we go. Smooth this thing around here. Alrighty, we're back. So, got the aluminum fan blade and the motor. No wheel. So, it's about the adventure. You know, we tried. If I figured it out and it worked right, I might be able to turn around and sell it. I don't even know what those things go for. I'll go to Harbor Freight and see what one of those little fan deals go for. I'm sure maybe, I don't know. I don't even know how to even answer that one. Maybe 50, 60 bucks. And that might be $100 for one of those fans. So it'd be nice if it worked, keep you cool. Especially on a hot day when you do working on something. Alright, well, this is Rick. I hope you enjoyed our short one here. And it's an adventure. If you find something, take it apart. See what makes it work. If you can fix it, fix it. Just turn around and sell it. Look at me and the lawnmowers. Last year I had a whole bunch of them. I probably made 400 and some bucks last year. That's profit. So I got 3 lawnmowers this year. Didn't cost me anything for any of them. I had to put a carburetor on one. I think between that carburetor and a spark plug and air filter, and I usually get that stuff in bulk. I might have maybe 30 bucks into those lawnmowers. All, you know, all 4 of them. So, or wait a minute. 3 of them. Sorry, not 4. 3. 3, 4? I lost count. I think there's 3. 4 the year before. No, I had 5 last year, I think. I don't know. I got some lawnmowers to sell this year. So this is Rick from Kansas. See ya. Bye.